Hey everybody, XJoe81X, and on the tubes today I'm going to be showing you my double airbag system. And as to in the previous video, why do I need it or why do I want to use it? So at any given time, date of occurrence, any one of these cars in America, 99%, maybe 98%, a tire rotation is front to back, back to front. Now there are a couple of alternative measures where this is a Corvette and this is a rear-wheel drive car only, and the book actually says these two to the front and the front and it goes sideways. I'm sure if you did front to back, back to front, nobody's losing their life. So at the end of the day, I turn around and I change the oil in my Toyota Highlanders and I change the oil in my Toyota Camry here. And I also rotate my own tires. So with that being said, I have a Craftsman jack that you use by hand. And then each car comes with a scissor jack. But like I said in the previous video, that's taking out the trunk and or the spare tire and getting the scissor jack and doing that and then the car slowly goes up. When you have one airbag, well, only one car side of the car goes up. And I told you that there's a cross member in the front and the back of these Toyotas. But we're not changing the oil today. We're going to possibly be taking the tires off. We're not even rotating them. I'm going to take them off and clean them. But for you, I'm going to show you how to make a double jack system. What you're going to need is two jacks. And they have to be air jacks. And you're going to need air. And you're going to need an air connection. I have 25 pounds going into the ceiling right here, going into the house and going into the basement because there was no room in this garage to put an air compressor. And yes, many, many moons ago, I gutted that side. And what you're going to need is some kind of jack helper extension. Now, you say to yourself, what are you talking about? Okay. Unfortunately, these fenders sit lower than where the jacks are supposed to go. And these rubbers don't hit the pinch weld. It hits the fender first. So be careful. You might have to spend more money. These are on Amazon. Okay? Oh, what do you mean? Well, what I mean is these sit right here. Whether you put them here or here or here, that's on you. They sit right in the middle, and the pinch welds, whichever angle your airbag is, your pinch welds hit them, and it gives you an oomph. Yes, and I will need them on this car. And the previous video shows the first airbag video hitting the fender. That video will be in the description. So anyway, let's rewind. How do you lift both sides up if you only have one hose? Well, you could do one at a time. You really can. You could put this jack anywhere you want, lift it, clear the tire, shut the valve, take the air out. This airbag maintains its flow. It's pressurized bag. Then you take another bag, put it on the other side, find the other pinch weld. Obviously you need two of these. And then you could do the same thing. And then you got to figure out if they kind of like, does this one have to go? Okay. So now when both tires are clear, then you could rotate them, change the brakes, change it, whatever the fuck you need to do. Who cares? But wait, Joe, if I put one of these on one pinch weld and pinch, close it, and I put the other, wait, can I just, yes, you can. So you're going to need a hose. Okay. You're going to need anything that has a minimum of 2. This so happens to have 3. Okay. This is Harbor Freight. You just need 2, but it has 3. Then you're going to need a valve with also a connection. That's going to go right here. Then you're going to need 2 hoses, depending on how big your car is, and 2 airbags. Okay, well, let's stop talking and more video. So the first thing you want to do is, and guess in no really crazy particular order, is put any airbag you want in the area where you think your pinch weld is to lift up the car. Okay. And you want to put one of these there. Okay. Then you're going to want another one of those, which they are in Amazon, on Amazon, over by Amazon. Okay. Then you're going to take another airbag, which this still hasn't been fixed because it's the same day. And you're going to want to go like this. But Joe, what happens if you hit the car? Well, your problem. And now, you're going to want to take your hose that's fully charged with whatever pressure you think you need. Okay? Again, wherever pressure, I don't care, whatever you think is going on. You're going to install the valve. Oh, you're going to install the multi-connector doohickey wiki wiki. Ooh. Okay, all right, everybody. You're going to want to take whatever, this is 3 feet at Harbor Freight, but you have to buy the ends. You want to leave the valve open. It doesn't matter which one, whichever you feel comfortable. Oh, actually we could shut the valve, which I don't think matters. Okay, that's one. Okay. Again, that's 2. Make sure they're on. You could turn the valve on. Okay. Now you say to yourself, but wait, how do you? Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I know it's a little bit like funky. You say to yourself, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, ready? The valves are off. The valve on this valve is on. So the hose is charged, but even if the valve's off, you know what I'm saying? So whichever you feel comfortable doing, it's not going to go up anyway. Okay, see? The valve is off. It'll go up a little bit, but there's not a lot of air here. So then we go to the other one. You make sure your airbag valve, that's the biggest problem. Make sure your airbag valves are off. Because when you apply air, if you're fucking stupid, you're just going to fucking blow it up. It's going to go right up into the car. Okay. So now I have them both connected. Now I have them both off. So say to yourself, wait, Joe, how do you, okay, don't worry, just keep watching. Now they're on. They're both charged. So now I'm going to go on the floor, again, cardboard, whatever, it's very sunny out. You're going to have to get low. You're going to have to. And you're going to go underneath and you're going to find, now this is up to you. This is up to you, your car, your make, your model, your driveway, whatever. And you're going to get under here and you're going to find your jack point. I'm going to have to get a little bit under more. Sorry, I'm in the way, and you're going to have to manipulate it. And then let's bring it up slowly. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay. Did you notice that? Car lifted. The car. This is on this thing. The valve is off. Now, again, if I could do it from this side. Woo! It's a little hot today. Let's bring it underneath. Find the pinch weld. Find the area where you think you're going to want it. And you're going to use this valve. You might have to lower it. Don't worry about it. This is on you. Take your time. Come on. Some of them are a little bit wonky. Some of your pinch valves has been compromised from the dealers. and maybe even yourself. So once again, you could check it by moving it left and right and being like, oh wait, this is messed up, you know? Again, this is on you. This is your car. Take your time. Make sure it's on the right thing. That makes sense. Okay, ready? We're gonna lift it a little bit. See? Okay. So now you say to yourself, wait. If I open this valve and how are you supposed to? Okay. Again, this is rudimentary, but it's in the end, it's a quicker process. This is without the camera. You ready? You're gonna shut this valve. You're going to very calmly open both valves slowly because you still have air. So that it is going to go up a little bit. There it is. Now that valve is open. This is going to go up a little bit. Okay, now do you say to yourself, let me make sure the actual point of this video is in camera. Okay, hopefully, yeah, you guys could get it. Now, yes, no normal person in a shop is going to do this because this would get stepped on, this would get broken. Okay, ready? You have this main valve. What's this valve for? Both valves are open. Slow and steady. There's no reason to lift the car up 18 inches. Now air is going through both tubes. Both airbags are touching the pinch welds. Okay? It's up to you if you feel as if your car is in park or your parking brake is on. And if it's on a level surface, it's up to you. This is just showing you that 2 airbags are worth it. Now the back is up a little bit, but the front's a little bit, okay. That's all. That is it. The back's up a little bit proud because there's an angle, and this left bag is just fine. That's the end of the video. You do what you want. You could lift it higher. You could lift it lower. You could change the tire, change the caliper. I don't care if you change the struts. The tires are off. This is not going to rotate. Well, yeah, see? Yeah, I broke the transmission. The parking brake is on, so this won't rotate. There you go. Now, if you really wanted to, you say to yourself, oh, I don't want it to go higher or lower. Okay, you shut this valve. Again, these are just preventative maintenance. You could shut this valve. The car can only go down. If you hit, and if you open this, it's going to stop at the valves. If you wanted to really, really move stuff, it's not recommended only because if there's a problem. Because you can actually disconnect everything. And none of this, everything here, could be out of the way. So if you feel as if you say to yourself, well, I don't need anything else. I want to shut the valve, I want to open the valve, okay? I want to relieve the pressure, and I don't need airbags anymore. I don't need this airbag system no more. So you could technically do this. You could take this, you could put this out of the way. If you feel as if you said to yourself, well, I don't need it. The airbags are going to hold everything. This is only if you feel comfortable. And you could put it away, you could put it on the side, and that's only if you feel as if, oh, I need to get a transmission here, or I need to open the door, I need to change the oil so my oil pan, and that's it, folks. That's it. You have a car up in the air that you could change both tires on both sides. And this is a little bit funny. You could actually take another 2 airbags, which would be 70 and 70, another 140. And you could probably lift the entire car up on the other side. But we're not getting into that because that means that you're really relying on the metal and pressure of earth. So that's it. This has to be fixed. This is, again, I'm probably going to put some, don't even know. The mind is on the brakes. What kind of glue? Silly glue? What's that called? I don't even remember. Isn't that sad? I can't even tell you. Now what's good is it actually shows you what's tight. These are a little loose as well. I actually like that a little bit. I actually like that better. It lifts it more. But anyway, that's going to wrap up this video. That shows you lifting the car with a double airbag system from Amazon. And the rest of the parts in this video are at Harbor Freight. If you don't have a Harbor Freight, you could order them, or you could go and pay more money at Ace or Depot or Lowe's. So hit like, hit subscribe, and thank you for watching this video. I'm going to take the tires off. I'm going to clean the rims because I can, and the rest is history. Whew, that was fun. And again, only for camera purposes, this would have been probably 3 minutes quicker because you're not talking to anybody. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.